Oh well, I've had a right nightmare getting here, and I've given myself a really bad injury on my leg. Oh, you can't see that. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos. Thank you for joining me on another Wednesday night wild camping adventure. I'm just taking some shelter next to these trees. You can see it's absolutely lashing down. Let's clean that up a bit. Yeah, oh, I've had a bit of a nightmare getting over here to Ennerdale water. I'll explain it properly when we get to Camp Mandingo and we're getting all set up and we're sitting having a few Jeff beers and some whiskies. But to cut a long story short, I done my good deed for the day. There was an old couple stuck in the car. You know, the wheel was spinning and I got out and I gave them a push and I've pulled my hamstring really, really bad. Oh, I've never done it this bad since I was younger and I used to play football. But we'll soldier on. I think I'll manage. I am looking at getting up onto a little bit of a hill which is called Angler's Crag. If I can't make it up there, I'll have to just find somewhere on the bottom. But look, I'm out. Hiya, and we're definitely going to camp. So let's get mooching, guys. Once we get there, yeah, we've got beers, we've got whiskey, and we've got some nice food to Captain Club. Anyway, that's enough of me talking shite, and I'll see you legends when we get to Angler's Crag. Away. Ah. Oh yes guys, it's blown a gale plat. It's been an absolute nightmare getting up there with me gammy leg. But we're here, we're on Angler's Crag with these amazing views, looking down on the Ennerdale water. Absolutely fantastic. I think the best spot to get set up is slightly back there. This is all Rocky Dennis and Rocky Marciano at exactly the same time, and it's on a slope. So come on then, let's go and check this spot out. It's set back a bit, but it should be fantastic. Oh, I tell you what, I am dying for a Jeff beer and a few shots of whiskey. I mean, I always say that, but with this, I'm extra dying for a whiskey and a Jeff beer. Right, come on then guys. Yeah, I think you'll agree. This is the best spot. Set back a little bit from the edge. The wind as well is coming from that direction. Most of it's swirling round a bit. Most of the wind's coming from that direction. Mad for it. So it's perfect. I'll have the door open here, looking out onto that, and the wind will be hitting that side of the tent. Yeah, if it works out the way I want it to, there should be no wind coming in through the door, and I can just sit there and chill and enjoy my drinks. Right, that's enough of me talking shite. I am absolutely buggered, as they say, in the back streets of Brighton and Hove Albion. So I'll bring you back in a few seconds when I've got the tent up. Right on! Yes, man dingoes. Wowza woony. Wowza Wayne and Colleen Wooney. Oh, how's that picture? Is it clear? Have I got water on the lens? It doesn't look too bad. My cloth that was in my pocket that I used to dry my phone off soaking. My tracky bottoms are not waterproof, and them are wetter than an otter's back pocket, if you know what I'm talking about. My underpanty girdles are soaking wet. My socks are soaking, but that's okay because I've brought dry socks. I've brought some spare dry tracky bottoms and some spare undie badundies, if you know what I'm talking about. Cheers, guys. Yeah, my top is dry, my t-shirt, apart from sweat, because this jacket is totally waterproof. Get yourself one ordered now on the Blot Outdoor Show merch shop. Yeah. Get on the Blot merch shop, guys. There's a link in the description and in the comment section. Yeah. You can get these in all different sizes and all different colours. You better believe you can. We are having a few shotteroonies of the Deacon Scotch whiskey, blended Scotch whiskey, but it's a nice one. Sorry guys if the lens steams up. Oh, that's worked out spot on, like what I said. So yeah, it's all coming together now, it's all coming good. Although I have had a nightmare today, like I said. I've got this tent positioned perfectly. You can hear the rain's just eased off, but it's drizzling, but it's going in that direction, so the rain is hitting the back of the tent. If the door was on this side, the rain would be pissing in, but it's absolutely perfect. I'm on mandingos, as they say in the mountain villages of Patagonia and the deepest forests of the Congo. You know what makes sense? I've actually reviewed this before, but somebody, a lovely couple, were kind enough to buy me this, I should say. So I will certainly ding dang do another review on it tonight. The last time I reviewed it, Cowboy Chris was with us and young Chris, and we were smashed. We had the music on, and Cowboy Chris never takes the Wasky review serious. He always gives it a bad score, even if it's a good one. He's not really into his whiskey, so I think, yeah, perfect. I can do like a proper review on it tonight. You better believe I can, guys. And it's certainly warming the old chest of Rooney's up. Saying that, mind, it's not cold. I mean, I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin or anything like that. Obviously, I still need to get totally Sergeant Slaughtered. I've got no gear laid out, so I've got to get Sergeant Slaughtered. And I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you know what I'm talking about. Woo! Why, I'm some Ric Flair. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a few more of these, and then I'll tell you. Oh, is that rain just easing off? I need that rain to ease off so I can sort the rest of my gear out. But I'm already soaking wet, 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 in the famous words of Marty Pellow, so it doesn't matter if I get any wetter. Right, I'm going to sort my shit out, and when I bring you Jack Black, Roger Black, Cilla Black, Fleetwood Mac and Burt Bacharach, I'll tell you the crack of what happened today, how I had a nightmare getting here, what happened when I've pulled my hamstring on the back of my leg. Hopefully a few of these help take the pain away. Right, I'll bring you back in a few Slacondas. Dice. Yes. The old Deacon Blue. The old Deacon Blue Knot. If you know what I'm talking about, guys. Look at that. A thing of absolute beauty. The old Black Beauty. Fantastic. This was kind of given to me from a lovely couple by the name of John and Big Davy. Cheese, you absolute couple of legends. I will certainly ding dang do a world famous review later on, Ski Bait. There's no rush, guys. There's no Ian rush. Yeah. Oh, this has worked out absolutely fantastic. I prefer it to be like this than being boiling hot. Now, any of you legends that haven't been camping before, wild camping I should say, cheers guys, you're probably stinking. Why? Why would you not want to be boiling hot? Honestly guys, when it's boiling hot and you're walking with a big heavy rucksack on, you're just sweating like a fat lass from Stoke-on-Trent in a San Antonio Bay discotheque, if you know what I'm talking about. There's midges all over here when you get set up. You're lifting, your arse crack stinks, your armpits stink. You can put deodorant on, but like, you're a honky-tonk woman, if you know what I'm talking about. Or a honky-tonk man, whichever way you want to say it. Or honky-tonk they or a them. Why, I'm some Sam Smith. Why's Bonnie? Why's fucking Slim? Why hasn't sold his soul the devil? The fat bastard. Do you know what I mean, guys? But yeah, this is absolutely tremendous. The Deacon. This is what I live for. Apart from my family, obviously Mrs. Blott, my son Preston, my two stepdaughters, me three grandkids, me 3 grandkids, skids, crids, chids, yeah, Layla, Evie and Levi, grandkids, I don't know. They don't even watch. Layla watches sometimes, because Layla's like 8-year-old now, and I do often put our name on the names for the coffees. The lovely Layla Rose, I love you. But brilliant, guys, absolutely brilliant. What did I say I was going to talk about next time I brought you black? Yes. When I got here, before I started drinking this, I told you, didn't I, how I got my injury. I'm going to tell the truth. A tooth. A total tooth and nothing but the tooth. Yeah. It has eased off a little bit. Now, when it happened, and this is totally the tooth, like all jokes, let's cut the jokes out and let's be serious for a few slacondas. The nightmare I had today, driving over to Ennerdale water from Sunderland. I had me sat-nav on. No, I've been here 3 times before with Mrs. Blott and my son Preston. But that was coming from a different direction when we've been stopping in the house we hire out near Egremont. So as I was coming down the road, me sat-nav took us down a different road to where I normally take towards Ennerdale water. And I was like, yeah, this is a different road, but it doesn't matter. I follow the old sat-nav, and then I just hit a dead end in this little, just past this little village. You couldn't go any further. So I double black, I come back up to the road, and then I thought, right, there was no way down to Ennerdale water. That's what I'm trying to say. So I thought, right, go drive down to where you normally come from. So I drove down towards Egremont, near like this village, this area called Big Rig. And then I came black from that direction. Madford. And then I put my sat-nav on, I was like, yes. And they took us down a different road to come in Ennerdale water. And I was like, yes. Yes. I recognise this road. And we were coming down a familiar country road. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Sunderland, Premier League, Newcastle United. Fuck off. Sorry guys, I'm only joking. I've got loads of Newcastle fans that watch my channel, so I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. Yes, I am only joking, by the way. So I followed this path down this road, this like country road, and then it brought us to the same point, the exact same point I got turned black from, and I was like, oh shit. So I just looked at my phone, and it was a route that like Google Maps, you know, like your sat-nav wasn't taking you down, and I wasn't even sure if it was somewhere I could go. I was thinking this is a farm track I could go down. Am I going to hit a dead end? And I just followed it down, and it brought us round. So from where I got stopped, that was only 5 minutes to where I need to be, at the car park of the end of Ennerdale. This other path, road, took me like 17 minutes, 17 Winnie Mandelas, but it got us there. It got us there in the end. But as we were going down, there was this little car in front, like a little Hyundai. Hyundai. It's not called Hyundai. It's called Hyundai. That's what the North Koreans that sell that. Massive shout out to King John Umbongo, by the way. But obviously everyone knows Hyundai is like made in North Korea. King John Risicles. Yeah. Yeah. King John. Oh wait, let's get on with this. So I got stuck behind this. Hyundai. No. Hyundai. Not Hyundai. Hyundai. Sponsored by Ken Survivor. Hyundai. Hi guys. Welcome back to another weekly WILDCAMP. Today we're going to cook some food on the whole slate. But this video, I want to say a massive thank you to Hyundai. A massive shout out. Weekend survival. There you go, guys. Honestly, guys, what a legend Ken Survival is. Anyone that thinks I'm taking the piss, he is like in my top 5. Free of a child on YouTube. And he is so lucky to be sponsored by Hyundai. Ken Survival. Yes, mate. You jammy back. Yes, I've got a free Nortent. Nortent's massive, but Hyundai. It's not Hyundai. It's, what's it called, Ken? Hyundai. Hyundai. Fuck. Yeah, what was I saying? For breakfast in the morning. On a hot stove. Right, guys, I'm gonna have a Deacon, the old Deacon Blue Not Air Matron. I'm forgetting what I was even talking about. This is fucking ridiculous, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What was I even talking about? I fucking lost the plot. Yeah, what was I saying on the way over? Yeah. Hold on, just like give us a few seconds. Right, we've got some pepperoni. There is get me brain working. I'm totally forgetting what I was talking about. I'm a right idiot, you know. Did you know that? I'm saying, it's shite, innit? Yeah, sure. I tell you what, let's get a sip of this, and I'll bring you back in a nail darker. Right. It's a crazy situation, but all I need is cigarettes and alcohol. You can live for a lifetime to spend your days in the sunshine. You might as well do the white line, 'cause when it comes on top, you gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen. Me fucking legs really knocking. You gotta make it happen. Woo! Bloody hell, I haven't even showed you me setup yet. Anyway, that's one of me cans that I'm going to drink soon. Automatic California IPA. I've been snacking on that. The old black cock. Sorry guys. Black pepper. Yeah. Fruit pastels. We're doing this like a bit of a different way. Normally I'm like organised and I'll show you this, that and the other. I'm showing you like in a totally unorganised way. We've got some biltong from King's. I'm going to have this very soon. It's special, oh yes, from Morrison's. Was 156 down to 78 pence. You've got to get the bargains, guys, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, there's nothing flash about this Mandingo. Foil mat goss, on the bottom, flex tail sleeping mat, trespass pillow biter, 2-season OEX sleeping bag. You better believe it, guys. In the North tent, Vernon K1, the best tent I've ever had in all my life, and that's the truth. Oh, I'm telling the truth. First aid kit. You better believe it, guys. You've got to have a good first aid kit when you're coming up on Z Mountains. Air matron. That's me waterproof jacket I had on today. Yeah. Bin diesel for my shite. I've got me pots and pans kit there. Plate, cups. World famous Wasky review cup. Pansexual. The old pansexual. Pansexual. Pan. Smell your ma. Sexual. You know what I'm talking about, guys. So what we've got. What have we got for our main meal tonight? We've got this. We've got some chicken tikka breasts. Yes. A couple of chicken tikka breasts from Tesco's. With that, we've got some Tilda firecracker ricicles. And so it's not dry. So it's not as dry as a non-snatcheroni. We've got some tikka masala. The curry sauce, the old curry katona sauce. Well, guys, I think I've pretty much showed you everything on tonight's stealth camperoni. It's not a stealth camp, it's a wild camp, but you know what I'm talking about, guys. Stealth, wild, it's all pretty much the same thing. Let's get this old tram rights. Tram rights, human rights. Tram rights, human rights. Fuck off. You know what I'm talking about. Ricicles. Oh, matron. Oh.
Good mooning. Good Morgan Freeman's catalogue. My Mandy Dingleberry thinly quiz. 8:05. Sorry, guys. Well, I'm sorry, not sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry in the slightest. Yeah, I fell asleep last night. Didn't cook. Didn't do the Wasky review. We will do the Wasky review, though, in a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, I've got some left. Oh, shit. Just spilled it. Oh, there's enough there. There's a few little driggeroonies. God, I'm clumsy. You can see in there, guys, that's all I need. That's all I need. You've seen it. The proof's there. There's enough for a world famous Wasky review. Kindly given to me from Jan and Big Davy. Do you know where it was? I was just that relaxed. And I was in agony with my leg. I know it's all laughs on the Blood Outdoor Show. It's all a bit of a joke. But I was actually... I was in agony with my leg. And it was lashing down outside. I had the door open there. The rain wasn't getting in. And I was just sat here with my leg stretched out the doorway. Having a beer, having a few Waskies, listening to the sound of the rain. It wasn't cold or anything like that. And it was just so relaxing. It was just so soothing. It was amazing. And I just drifted off. Yeah. I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning. Quickly zipped the tent up. Got in my sleeping bag. I just thought, look at my subscribers are the best subscribers anyone's got on YouTube. These legends don't mind. We will do the world famous Wasky review in the morning. Yes, I haven't cooked my food, but what I'm going to do is, and this is what a lot of people ask for, a bit more footage in the morning. Because normally I just pack up, leave, and then say bonjour at the end of the video. So this gives you legends a chance to come along with me the next day while I get some more footage. Fantastic. Seems like a nice day out there. I haven't been out yet. Yeah, we need to go out because I'm bursting for a slash going. My leg is still hurting, but I don't think it's quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. But it is very stiff. So, yeah, I might go off for some breakfast somewhere. Might pull into a pub or a cafe and get some breakfast. Or even some lunch, the old lunch in Gladbach, if you know what I'm talking about. We'll do some munch in Gladbach on some lunch in Gladbach. But I'll bring you legends along. I'm all snotty. I'm full of snot. I'm full of shite. So, yeah. I'm going to drain the lizard, the old Eddie Lizard, and then we'll get that Wasky review done with the tiny little bit of Wasky that's left. And then we'll play it by nose. I mean, here, if you know what I'm talking about. Bring you back in a few, I nearly swore there, a few seconds. Lies. Oh. Right. Just drying my coat out, guys, because it was soaking wet. Mate, it's the glove of self-love. It's the glove of self-love. Oh yes, mandingos. You know what time it is? It's wasky time, breakfast time, and wasky time at exactly the same time. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. We've got Deacon, you've seen, where have I put my cup? It's down there somewhere. I've got the last Driggeroonies, the Deacon blended Scotch whisky. Yes, it's only a blended one, but it's very nice. And it's in a lovely style bottle here. Absolutely spamtastic. Like I said earlier on in the video, I have reviewed this before, but Cowboy Chris was messing about, giving it a low score. We were all messing about, we were smash burgered, and we had the music on, and we were just having a great time. Maybe I can do a little bit of a better review now when I'm by myself, if you know what I'm talking about. Quickly, before we do this, I need to finish off the story about how I injured my leg yesterday. I was telling you last night, and then I think I just drifted off onto me, and I don't even think I got to finish the story. So basically, I was behind a Hyundai. I think that's where I went off track, wasn't it? It was just down this thin, windy road. You're allowed down it. It wasn't a private road, but it was a road that normally just like the locals will use, or Farmer Giles. And this old couple in front had to move over, and so did I, for a van that was coming in the opposite direction. Mad for it. Yeah. When he went to pull away, he was spinning in the boggy grass at the side of the road. So I got out and I was helping him, I was giving him a push. And I was putting so much pressure on my right leg. Oh, it's hurting now, just moving my leg there. And I pushed, I got him out, and I just felt my hamstring go. Oh, guys, if you've ever done your hamstring before, it's excruciating pain. You see the footballers, don't you, getting stretched off. I know they're a bunch of pussies, but I felt like someone had put a knife in the back of my leg and just pulled the knife right up. Excruciating pain. I panicked. At first, I was thinking, bloody hell, I'm not even going to be able to do this camp. How am I even going to get in the car and drive? I'm stuck on this little thin road. All sorts of things going through my head. But I got in the car, I soldiered on in agony. Even when I first parked up, I was thinking, can I do this? Or should I just do like a low one along there somewhere, down by the edge of Ennerdale water? But I managed to get up. Yeah, it took us twice as long, but we got there in the end. So there you go, guys, I was doing a good deed. And the cheeky old bastards, when I got them pushed away, they just drove off. He didn't like Bibby's horn, beep, beep. Do you know what I mean? I put his hand out the window. They just drove off. I was like, well, I order. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Pulled hamstring, not even a wave or a thank you. But that was my good deed done for the day. Now it's time for the Deacon, kindly given to me from Big Davey and Jeanette. Spank you very much, you absolute couple of legends. Here we go, guys. There's not much left. There's not much left at all. We are on the dregs of society. Let's get the old Bakeroonie in, and look at this, man. Beautiful Ennerdale water. This has got to be the best backdrop I've had for a whisky review ever. Unbelievable. This is what makes you feel alive, guys. I mean, look at this. Whisky review, first thing in the morning. Just a tiny one, guys. Before anyone starts saying, you can't do a whisky review in the morning. Damn you, Mrs. Blunt. You racist pig! It's only a little one, guys. With that behind us. Tremendous. Come on, let's get the old bakeroni in. Like a sweet smoke on a little mixed pubes. They get all over little mixed pubes. Maybe the tiniest little bit of honey in there, guys. But definitely a sweet smoke. Maybe like an orangey type of smell. More like an orange pale. And peaty as well, the old peat tongue. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Rice cakes. Oh, just doing that so you know I've actually got some in my mouth. Oh yeah. A few mild spices, nothing overpowering. But like I said, in the smell, a definite smoky thing going on. Like a peat, smoke. Oh, a little tingle on the old tongue dingo. But if you're not one that likes things spicy, you will be able to handle that. Yeah, it's just the right amount, the right balance. I said orange in the smell, didn't I? There is a fruity thing there. It's like sweet. Maybe like a fruit cake type of flavouroni. Yeah, I would say like a spiced fruit cake down the hatch. Like a fruity, spicy, like a spiced fruit cake. Smoky, peaty, but not overpowering like some smoky whiskies are. A little bit honey, a little bit vanilla. Yeah, and the aftertaste. Nice, a good quality whiskey, guys. And some people say the blended ones are shite. That's a good quality blended whiskey. The Deacon. The old Deacon Blue. Deacon Blue Knot, if you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, thank you very much once again to Jan and Big Davy for that. They also give me some candles for Mrs. Blott. Thank you very much. And some sweets for my son Preston. So kind of them. What am I going to give it? I can't remember what score I gave last time. It's not quite a 9, but for a blended whiskey, it's up there with the best for like a blended whiskey. I'm going to give it a very strong, a very respectable 8.7 out of 10 dingo, my Mandy Dingleberry Finley quiz. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious wild camping. Oh, yes. You know it makes sense. Total sense. Come on then, guys. Let's make a quick coffee, a good old Jurgen Coffee, and then we'll get this tent taken down. Bicycle kicks. So that's it, guys. That's me all packed away. Baghdad ready to put, and me old Baccaroni. Bin diesel with all my shite. You can see there.
That's where the tent was. Leave no trace, the old Tracy Barlow. I went trace. Get one last look at these amazing views before we make like a train split. Get out of Dodge City, hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. And my arse stinks of cack. You better believe it is. Right, guys, come on. And it's not over yet. No, because I didn't cook last night. The old Captain Klukski. We're going to go for some breakfast now. So, do you want to come along and join me for some breakfast? Why not, Ski Bait? You might as well. That's the beauty of the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. If I do fall asleep early when I'm smash burgered or when I'm just relaxing like I was last night with the sound of the rain, yeah, we'll get some extra footage. We'll get some extra Nicki Minaj first thing in the Morgan Freeman. So let's get back to the Blotmobile, yes, and let's go and find somewhere for a nice breakfast, a full English breakfast. I'm either going to get a full English breakfast or a full Anglo-Saxon breakfast, or maybe even a full Enrique Iglesias breakfast. We'll see when we get there, if you know what I'm talking about. Bicycle kicks. My leg. Oh. That's where we were, guys. Up on Angler's Crag. You better believe it. Well, Ennerdale, it's been absolutely tremendous. Let's get in the Blotmobile and let's go and get some breakfast. Right. So here we are, folks. I've just parked up at Cafe 66, which is on the A66 road, not far from Appleby. Let's go in and let's get a full English or a full Anglo-Saxon or maybe even a full Enrique Iglesias breakfast. I'm starving. Rice. So there we go, guys. Just enjoyed my full English breakfast from Cafe 66, and what can I say? That was absolutely tremendous. I'm totally Sergeant Slaughtered now. I'm ready for the drive home. £12 that came to altogether for a full English, toast, a pot of tea. So I've had 2 cups of tea out of that. Can't complain. Can't go wrong, dingo man dingoes, as I say in the doodoing. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, you know what to do. Give this man dingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Yeah, it really does help the channel. Tell people about the Blot Outdoor Show, and if you haven't already subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. You know it makes sense. Now, at the weekend, guys, I am going out on a wild camp with Jimmy Lundy from Lundy's Bushcraft and Wild Camp, me, Lundy, and his mate Rooney. It should be absolutely fantastic. I'm not quite sure where we're going. He did tell us the other day in a message, and I'm forgetting. So what I'm going to do is, because the Sunday night camp is going to be a wild camp, next week for the Wednesday night camp, I'll make that a stealth camp. So there you go, guys. I just thought I'd bore you with that information. Mad for it. And that is the end of this week's video. It's been tremendous, guys. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Oh, yes. Bicycle kicks.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make turtle sense might very nice.